Starting at the 10. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They go right back to Tracy. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Russ now from the gun. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and short. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And they get to him just in time. Another step or two, and that fake would have moved the chains. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. They're set up at the 35 now. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run. Largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, we lost it. Someone punched it out. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to give him the ball.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. 4th down, Wilson throwing. It's on target to Johnson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ross off the play fake. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Drake Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Nix from the gun. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, New York! The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Gano ready to send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. He'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 41. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throw caught at the 6. It's a Denver touchdown. to 1.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Wilson now from the gun. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They run. Here's Tracy. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. No pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. It's to Singletary on the check down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Luke Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
To the air, third and long. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On fourth down, Wilson. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
Brings up second down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it on second and short. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set them up with feint one way, and then you hit them with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Throwing is Wilson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Now he's going to fair catch this one, and they are loving this. A very short kick and some excellent field position for them.
At the Giants' 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. Give up the middle to Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down, give to Harvey. Has a lane inside the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 13-point lead.
Taking what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York to the line. First and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings.
The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. On play action now, Wilson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Hold on, second. Motion. Ready? To the right, yeah.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Buying some time right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going deep down this side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He breaks the tackle. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. It's the Giants beginning their drive here. First down, here's Russ. Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Play action, it's Wilson. Got a man downfield, this is Neighbors. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Now Wilson on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
First and 10, it's Harvey. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Giving this to Harvey. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punted away. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Dunpop caught by his back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Wilson to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You never, ever miss an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this punt will be down right at the 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw it. He rolls to his right. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He's back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee, constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
No run with Harvey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Nix looking to throw. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. The turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
First throw for the backup now. Running aloft center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 3rd down now.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw, here's Winston. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Winston. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers. And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And the Giants going nickel, third down coming. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and that brings up 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. A strike for 23 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
First down, Giants.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Here's Winston to the air. Finds Hyatt. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
There's a give to Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Here's 2nd and 7. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Hold on a sec. 37. 11.
Nix from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 38. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
No run. This is Harvey. Gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 20.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it. Put it right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
It's from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown Denver! The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Going after try is good by lots. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
35. Giants 7. Will Lutz to kick
Here's
off.
Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Screen pass here for Singletary. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here goes Dart to the air. Catches made down the right sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Dart gonna throw again. He sends this one to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
That's into the hands of Singletary. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Looking for somewhere to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's third down and goal.
Third and goal. It's Dart. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Could not beat the defender there. And now it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All right, set now. First and 10. This is Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he gets it, touchdown Denver! The Broncos keep running away with this. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. Brandon Jones. Will bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Bombers. Oh, what's up? Olay. Ready.
Nix. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
On the coverage.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready. Tap.
Second down. Here's Nix again. This one's caught. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Lunt set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Darts out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. It's on target to Johnson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. That one hits for 30. And the Giants will have a first down. Working quickly here. Russ is cooking again. Finds Hyatt. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Giants just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Wilson to throw again. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Wilson with it on first. Brought in right side. It's inside the 10. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Giants 14.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. That's completed right side. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds Mims. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. This throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
To the right, yeah. Motion.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Broncos are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Giants 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. Trying to push it deep downfield. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. 3rd down. Broncos loading up that secondary. They're in the dime here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hold on, son. Ready?
Nix from the gun. Flush down now to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? Safe got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but They didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.